If you've been watching YouTube videos, buying courses, learning marketing, and trading, building your personal brand, and is still not making money online, I'm about to tell you the reason why. In this video, you're going to discover how to make so much money that it feels like cheating and illegal, and how to escape the rat race cycle. So if you're a business owner or you're an aspiring entrepreneur and you want to leverage the power of social media and online, this is perfect for you. And I want you to tune in, but before that, please hit the like, comment, AI, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'm excited to share with you. Let's get started. So, first of all, as a person who's building his personal brand, doing marketing, creating my program, and I was doing this for already 2 years, I realized one thing. Because I was thinking there are so many skills that I have already acquired, and I don't even know what to offer next. Is it forex trading, manual, to become profitable there because there are so much money in forex trading? Is it marketing? Is it building your personal brand to become a key person of influence? Because as I have read Daniel Priest's book, that you need to dominate your industry and niche for you to expand your business 10x or 100 times. I feel like I'm a jack of all trades. Like, I mastered everything, even Facebook ads, building funnel, creating content, creating offer. And you know what sparked me up? It's not about those high income skills that make us actually successful, but it is about our thoughts, it's about our mindset. Because no matter how hardworking you are, no matter how smart you are or intelligent you are, maybe you are cum laude, or even if you are techie, if you don't have these thoughts that will take you to your next level, to take action so fast, it's not going to work, even if you studied everything. So way back when I was starting my journey as a course creator and as a coach, I studied Facebook ads, marketing, even writing emails, everything. That if I'm going to go back to the past, I feel like I don't even know how did I able to start this journey, right? But I realize that because I am so optimistic, I am so positive regardless of the circumstances, and when I felt that I have already hit the rock bottom, my thinking is there is no other way but up. And as soon as you hit your failures, as soon as you hit your bottom, I felt excited. And that same goes with you. You feel like you already hit rock bottom, there is no other way but up. So you must become so excited that it feels that it's already happening, that you are already there. You are so near to your end goals. And by being positive, it's not enough to just have positive thoughts. Like you are happy, you are excited. Maybe you are pretending that you are happy, but in reality, you are not. The important part is to remove the negativities, like the fear, the doubts, the worries. Majority of people are worry, so worried about the future, about the past, and even the present moment. You want to be successful in life, you want to hit or achieve your financial freedom and time freedom, you focus on the present moment, you embrace the present moment. And even if you commit mistakes, even if you commit failures, which is normal, you embrace them and treat them as ladder towards the success that you want to achieve in your life. And as I was saying, building a personal brand is a must. You need to write your thoughts. You need to jot down all your thoughts and you need to habitualize it, writing down every single day. You need to journal everything that you have learned, because it's not enough just to acquire it just by reading or just by watching YouTube videos or just by listening to podcasts. You need to implement and take action. And one way to implement and take action is by writing. And in that way, you'll be able to articulate your thoughts. If you want to become better in public speaking, in communication, and even in sales, you always need to habitualize writing. Just like what I have read from Daniel Priestley, for you to become a key person of influence, it's a must for you to write. You need to become a writer. And you know what's the best calling card? It's not actually calling card, it's not actually social media. It's a book. You need to write your own book. So how can we write our own book? You start with writing your articles, your blogs, your knowledge, the lessons that you have acquired from your everyday life. For example, you have read the book. For example, this I was reading this as a man thinketh. That thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to habits, and habits to character, and character leads to destiny. Everything are just the result. Everything is just a result of our thoughts. We are the molders of our character, and we are the captain of our ship. We are the owner of our vessel. We are the ones who handle the steering wheel. So yes, and every high income skill that I have just mentioned, personal branding, social media, writing, email copywriting, those are, for me, it's mandatory and obligation for us to learn and understand. And for me, I think it's much better if it's included to our curriculum in our education system. Even forex trading, financial literacy, technical analysis, those are prerequisites mandatory for us to establish our own online business. So in online business, creating your own offer, irresistible, that will make people feel stupid by saying no. You need to find the pain of majority of people. Maybe you want to target specifically the audience that you want to target and what are their pains. For example, coach. If you're a coach and you feel like you don't have enough students, so what's the problem? Marketing. So in that way, you already have your target market, but their pain, coaches, their pain is they are they don't have enough leads, they don't have enough students. Of course, you already know the bottleneck. Your offer is going to be marketing specifically for coaches. So that is the step one. And after that, you already have your target market. What you need to do is to create content every single day. You talk about those one topic, those pain. You just dive into it, and then you eventually target all the coaches needed for your content. And then you create your own funnel. Maybe you want to conduct your webinar, or you want to create just a low ticket offer or lead magnet. And then all of the leads that you have generated, actually it's much better if you create long form content, especially short, not short form content, because only serious people are watching long form content as you are watching this video right now. You create a long form content which will be redirected to the funnel. And after that, after you create a funnel, maybe it's a booking funnel or video session or maybe webinar for them to sign up, and then you present your idea. So there is what we call perfect webinar script by Russell Brunson that I have learned and implemented right away when I studied it. So after I shoot my webinar, my first webinar, I immediately got 4 students enrolled in my program, and I was so happy because of that. And I just remember that everything is duplicable. And there are 3 methods to attain wisdom. If you are watching this video right now, comment wisdom and comment the things that you want to fulfill, or maybe your bottleneck, your single pain, and I'm going to answer that. I'm going to create a content for that for you. By 3 methods, we may attain wisdom. First, by reflection. From our previous experiences, from our previous mistakes. Mistakes, failures are going to be lessons only if we are already aware of their cause and effect. If we're still not aware of the cause and effect, we tend to repeat the mistakes over and over again. Without realizing what causes us. That is called ignorance. So that's number one. Reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation. You imitate what's already working. If you are being observant and you see people and it's already effective to them, you implement it. You get it, you copy it, you take action right away. Imitation. Number three is by experience. Once you experience and you know the effect and it's really effective, don't change it. Just stick to it. So those are the three methods to attain wisdom. So the real wisdom is not just by attaining knowledge, just by learning, by reading, writing, listening to podcasts, but by actually being aware of the cause and effect of the things that you have done. Those are the real wisdoms. And that's why I really want to share it with you as you are watching this video here on YouTube or maybe on Facebook. We need to build our personal brand by being so consistent on what we're wearing, even our tonality, even our speaking, our voice, and just by being natural. It's much better to become natural. If you want people to admire you, if you want people to listen to you and also get converted to buy your offer, you need to become confident in camera. You don't hesitate and you don't fear looking at your face at the camera and just speaking. You just yap. You just spit out all the facts that you know inside your head. And then to build your personal brand, to make people know you, not just know you, but also buy from you by understanding the funnel or the sales process. It's not enough just to create content for views, because we're not creating content for views. We're creating content to convert into sales. We are creating content not just to grow our followers, not just to create our own community, but to create, to incubate, to create our own digital empire. And that's exactly what I am about to create. So if you are still watching this video right now and you want to apply for my one-on-one strategy call, you click the link here in this YouTube video description. You can see here, and that way you'll be able to apply to my strategy call. I'm going to limit that for 5 slots only. And going back to the video, once you already establish your personal brand and you create content every single day, again, you create content 4 times a day. Not once a day, not even twice a day, but 4 times a day. You become so consistent. You're not posting, creating content on a specific time, specific schedule, but you post randomly. Maybe you post at midnight, maybe you post on Sunday, just to get the algorithm to get more people to watch your content. And then you redirect them to the funnel, sales process, where you nurture the leads, read your emails, watch more of your content, get reminded to join your webinar and learn all of the case studies if you have case studies. After you nurture them, maybe they attend your webinar training, or they consume your lead magnet. And after that, going to the offer page. So those are just the examples to build not just your personal brand, but also to convert into sales. You have an offer. Number 1, you market your offer by creating content consistently. Or maybe you run your ads redirected to the funnel that you have created. Then number 3, you have a sales process, you have a funnel. So that once you market, they will be redirected to the funnel. You generate leads, traffic, you fill up the traffic, and then turn them into leads. sales funnel until convert them into sales. Those are the step-by-step process. And after that, once they get converted into sales, what's going to happen next? You make sure that the operation is going to be so smooth and it's going to be so worthy and valuable for them. You make sure you exceed the perceived value that you have given them. You over deliver the value to the people who bought your program, who invest in you. You make sure that every one of them are so satisfied and with the same energy, they are so enthusiastic in that way to share your program through word of mouth, which is the best marketing ever. Through word of mouth, through sales, even without creating content, even without running ads. If the people are so satisfied with the results that you have given them through your program or through your offer, you'll be able to get more leads coming from them. So I hope you have learned so much value and you discover the secrets to create your own offer, to build your digital empire. Comment down below your thoughts. And again, please hit the like, comment, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want more videos like this. And I'm going to create consistently a lot of videos, a lot of content, so that every single day you're able to learn from me and escape finally the rat race cycle, or what we call the matrix. See you in our next video.